What happens when your systematic attempt to elevate your family out of small-town peasant poverty traps you inside a high-stakes urban expansion matrix, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, emotionless, protective perimeter behind closed doors before a corrupt, sadistic, aristocratic authority permanently dismantles your personal boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes fantasy progression masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of cozy slice-of-life fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure material creation calculations and hyper-vigilant artisan mechanics. The narrative follows Ky Vaux, an independent, highly analytical young spellcaster whose structured reality hits a sudden logistical wall as his rare supernatural talents evolve from simple mending into complex manufacturing. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard his vulnerable mother, sister, and cousins from local underworld exploitation, he constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of defense to monetize his craft while training under the city's elite guild networks. The true brilliance of this fast-paced, investigative romantic playbook summary lies in Dahners' exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized storefront coordination grids, and agonizing resource friction. As Ky navigates his high-pressure compromise to keep his head down in the city, his standard peasant armor completely melts under the tightening surveillance of the local nobility. Every workshop encounter, secure perimeter house scan, and localized territory transaction inside the lower districts becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional corruption, systemic wealth inequality, and dark, sadistic tortures stretching across the noble quarters. Trapped in close quarters with a growing workforce of dependent relatives who actively rely on his magical output to safeguard their livelihood, Ky must maintain absolute operational precision. The atmosphere crackles with an intense, slow-burning tension as his unhinged touch my family and die protective instincts flare back to life when a malicious noble targets the local street orphans, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged tactical choice or broken boundaries means the absolute execution of his sovereign independence. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, progressive fantasy crafting mechanics, and fiercely resilient underdog enthusiasts who live for complex, multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this second volume delivers an unputtable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish